feel, in my opinion, is to find your purpose, to set a footprint. And a lot of people don't know their purpose or what they were put on this earth for. And sometimes you just gotta search. And once you find that purpose, sometimes it's living for other people. Sometimes it's to come up with a disease or to fight for something. But finding your purpose and what you were put here for is the meaning. And that's what you go about your life to find.
What is the meaning of life?
To know, love, and serve God and be happy with Him in the next world. That's what they taught us in the old Baltimore Catechism.
What is the meaning of life?
Meaning of life? Depends. I mean, life is what you make it. Everyone's going to have a different reason for living.
What is the meaning of life?
What is the meaning of life? I don't know, other than a religious type thing, to know, love, and serve God.
Okay, thank you.
The meaning of life is getting up every day and doing something constructive and making yourself happy and not hurting other people.
The meaning of life is having family that you love and that love you back.
What is the meaning of life?
Life is very, very important. It starts from the womb. You know, as soon as the baby is conceived, it is life. To me, it is what it is. It's life. No matter how small you can think it is. And until death, then it's gone.
Meaning of life.
I don't know. It depends on how you look at it.
It's however you feel.
Yeah.
How do you view it?
For everyone, it's different. I really don't know how to answer that.
The meaning of life? The meaning of life. Life. I may say something stupid though.
No, it's okay. Your answer's fine.
Life is what God gave us.
Meaning of life.
The meaning of life, I feel like the meaning of life is a cycle. Wow, put me on the spot. Yeah, the meaning of life is basically a cycle. It starts, live, and then it's over. I guess that's the meaning of life.
The meaning of life?
Yeah.
I would say to be healthy and happy.
The purpose of the body?
What is the purpose of the body?
What is the purpose of what?
The purpose of the body? In what context? That's a really general question.
Why were we given bodies? Like, what
Why do we have bodies? So that we can experience touching things? I don't know.
The purpose of the body, of my body, of your body,
Of all of our bodies.
The purpose of our bodies is so that we can function and we survive and we're able to get from place to place and do things that we have to do.
The purpose of the body is to keep it clean and to honor it.
Purpose of the body.
The body is to stay healthy, eat right, exercise, and stay healthy.
What is the purpose of the body?
The purpose of the body, I guess that is to keep you physically fit and mentally strong.
The purpose of the body? It's just a vessel. You know, I think your soul is the most important thing. And your body is constantly trying to maintain yourself and put your soul out there. I mean, that's all it is. We constantly ourselves get destroyed and replenished, and that's all the body's function is, to maintain what has already been given to us.
The purpose of the body is to shelter the brain and the soul and the heart.
What is the purpose of the body?
The purpose of the body, because it's a religious class, right? The purpose of the body is basically the body is our temple, so it's basically all the energies and just basically just like it helps us live our lives. So I guess that's the purpose of life, to help us live.
The purpose of the body, if it's a man, is to support life, it's support the world, support a wife. If it's a child, it's to grow up under their parents. If it's a woman, it's starting, they're taught when they were, as they were born, they were taught to take care of the family. A lot of women are taught to take care of everybody. So it depends on who you're talking about, who you're talking to, or what it is.
What is the purpose of the body?
To keep us healthy so we can enjoy life.
I don't know.
It was interesting how the younger people that were interviewed, they said it depends on who you're asking what the meaning of life is. And I think that just proves that young people don't really think about that too much. They kind of just go through life every day and deal with things as it comes to them. They don't really think about the bigger picture, or they just overthink the question and try to find the right answer, even though there really is no right answer. It's just what you believe. And how as you get old, you interview older people, then you start getting the meaning of life is having a family, treating others right, and even some mentioned having a relationship with God. And I think it's interesting to show how the meaning of life changes as you get older, because I guess you realize as you just, go along that life is precious and it's something to think about. So yeah, for the purpose of the body question, that was the most interesting, I think, because it threw people off. They weren't really sure what to say. Most of the answers had to do with keeping us healthy, performing functions like daily functions, and housing our brains and our souls. And what we're taught in the theology of the body is that our bodies are very important. They help us express love. And I don't really think anyone said that. And that is very, very interesting, because before the theology of the body, I never really thought about what the purpose of our body was, because we were given bodies for a reason, but nobody really thinks about it, because oftentimes our bodies are seen as irrelevant to our existence. But as I have come to learn, it has a much more deeper meaning, and I don't think people think about it enough. And it was just really interesting to see people's reactions, and yeah.